Coming up in tonight's show, today is National Hello Day, so be sure to share this and get all your friends to come over and say hello. And with just 5 weeks to Christmas, I've got a lot of tips and hints for you to be able to stay on track through this festive period and ways to not go off the track. So make sure you stick around.
This is Mr. T!
Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Mondays with Martin. And yes, today is National Hello Day. So hello to you. Richard Thompson, let's go. Thank you for coming over, buddy. And hello, Charmaine. How are you? So, those of you that are new over here, welcome to One-to-One with Team Thomas, and those of you that have been here will know that this is our little Monday segment, 7:30 till 8:30, and those of you that don't know, this is my little segment, 7:30 to 8:30, where I discuss various different things. Episode 1 was all about convention and what we got on with there. Last week we had some recipes. It was National Diabetes Day, we had National Bread Day and Clean Out Your Fridge Day, so we covered all of that over there. Bees Right coming in, Blizzard Gaming coming in, Corey Macklin Evans coming in, and Charmaine Ryland and Richard Thompson. Thank you all so much for the likes there. Thank you very much, Blizzard. So basically, those of you that are new over here, One-to-One Team Thomas is our one-to-one diet company, low calorie controlled diet that will get you through. So that here you're going to get a load of hints and tips and stuff. If you've got any questions throughout, then please be sure to chuck them in the comments and I'll hit them as best I could. But yes, best I can, sorry. But yes, today is National Hello Day, so make sure you're hitting hello in the comments there and sharing this with your friend. Get your friends to come over because you never know, this might be helpful for you. So as you can tell, that was completely non-scripted. No headphones today as well, so I'm doing my best to try and hear everything that's going on. Hello, bees. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're well over across the pond there. Very much for coming in. Hope. So then, today's show is pretty much going to be about that all festive time of year where we veg out and pig out. And with only 5 weeks until Christmas, now is a better time than ever. Here we go. See, I've set this all up. There we go. So now is a better time than ever to really get your plan straight, building up to Christmas. So we all know that planning helps us to be organised, and this applies to our weight loss over the Christmas period too. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail after all. So don't fall into the trap of failing to plan your Christmas. So with this, if you're on a weight loss journey, if you're wanting to lose weight or limit the damage, then you have got to plan over the Christmas period. Winging it or just going with the flow or stuff it attitude, it just will not work for damage limitation and to keep everything down. Luckily, you don't celebrate it. But you still pig out though, don't you? But you still join in with the food stuff. I'm joking with you. So we've already talked a little about whether you want to continue to lose weight, aim to stay on weight, stay the same, or okay, you're going to be okay with if you gain a little bit over the Christmas period. But my auto cue stopped working. Hold on. Love using an auto cue. I don't have the festivities. There we go. I've caught back up now. Sorry about that. Will you come do the exercising for me? Now, You will you be able to do help with planning for a few drinks stroke rich holiday foods? Yes. So that's what we do as one-to-one healthy living consultants, for want of a better description. It is what you get from us. So if you are one of our clients, we will go through the plan with you over the Christmas. We will come up with a plan to either damn it limitation or keep you on the right tracks. So, Bees, you're saying, will I come do the exercise for you? No, but next week I am going to be touching on, I'm going to do a little segment on getting us moving, okay, and exercise and stuff like that. So that's coming up next week. So I've actually forward planned, you know, you would think, you might think that I don't do all this, but so 5 weeks till Christmas looks a little bit like this. So you could lose £1 a week. That's £5 before Christmas. £2 a week is £10 before Christmas. £3 a week is £15, and £4 a week is over a stone. So you know, £3 a week, sorry, is over a stone, and £4 a week is 1 stone, £6, just over a stone and a half. That is what you can lose between now and Christmas quite easily by sticking with our plans. So I've already talked a little bit about whether you want to lose weight, you want to stay, that you're okay with staying the same, or if you're just going to be like, you know what, if I gain a little bit over Christmas, I will be back on it. But that is the thing, is about getting back on it. I'll pay you in candy. That kind, candy kind of goes against everything that I've that we are here for. But I appreciate the sentiment. Hey, Gary, thank you for coming across. Hope you're well over there on the other side of the pond. So the next step is to plan for this, right? So remember, this is your journey, your weight loss journey. So have a think about what result you are after in January. Thank you for the like, Gary. So how do you want to start the new year? Do you want to be slimmer? Do you mind being the same? Do you want to be heavy? Or, you know, are you okay with being heavier? I know I'm not okay with being heavier, and I know that I'm getting my plan into place now. So it's the season to sparkle. Yeah. So use a planner to plan the festive period. Sit down for 10 minutes and plot everything coming up over the next few weeks on your planner. Any, you know, family days out, meals out, Christmas parties, all these things that come up around this time of the year. Get yourself a planner. If you're a client of ours, we do. I'm not too bad, Gary. We do provide these as well, and it's something that we can go through with you to be able to plan out your festive period. And then what you got to do is ask yourself, over all of these events that I've plotted down on my planner, which ones are the really important commitments, okay, and which of these are the least important commitments? Which of these will I need to eat? Which of these do I want to eat at, and which are not so important so I can actually stick to plan throughout going to them? Or do a higher step than what you're currently on now? Now, again, there in a future episode, I'm going to go through our steps plan and explain to you guys out there that aren't currently clients of ours exactly what it is that we do here at Team Thomas with a one-to-one diet. Okay, and we'll look through this plan, and we'll look at what type of food you're going to be, if you want to eat, what type of food you can eat, which step you should follow, what's going to be suitable for you to follow to keep you on the right track on your weight loss journey. The chances are there will realistically only be a handful of these things that you really need to accommodate and eat or break for plan. In reality, you may even be able to keep to step 2 or step 3 throughout these days. It really is up to you, because at the end of the day, this is your journey, and this is the great thing about the one-to-one diet. It is a personalized plan for you. No two people are the same, and no two people will be on this exactly the same plan and exactly the same journey. So prioritize events. Sounds sensible. You know, if it's like that, all right, so Christmas works too. Everyone's, you know, a few of them are going out for a meal beforehand, and then we're all going out afterwards. You've got to ask yourself, do I want to go out for that meal beforehand? Do I need to go out for that meal beforehand, or can I stay at home, stay on plan, and meet up with them afterwards? These are the type of things that we would plan out for you. Like I say, if you're on, for argument's sake, you're on step 1, we can look at upping you to step 2 or step 3 on the days that you have these events. Or we can look, if it's going to be easier for you, we can look at stepping you up over that period of time. Again, it is entirely up to you. The beauty of what we do here at the One-to-One Diet is we tailor the plan to suit your every need. And it is as simple as that. So let's say there's 28 days, okay? So, or let's say 35 days if we're taking into account the new year as well. And you may actually only have 3 or 4, 6 or 7 at the most times that you may deviate from plan. Then you still lose weight if you are only over these 28 to 35 days. If it's between 3 and 7 times, you're still gonna lose weight so long as you stick to plan and we come up with a tailored plan for this period. Okay, believe me, we've got quite a bit of experience in doing this now. So if you don't plan and just say, what the hell, it's Christmas, then you certainly are not going to lose any weight. You certainly aren't going to maintain. As 4 or 5 weeks of eating, and I don't just mean, we don't feed you on this, but eating a lot of the wrong stuff and too much can do a hell of a lot of damage to your weight loss journey. You'll probably come back in January with a hefty gain. As the closer Christmas gets, the more you go off plan, and it becomes one snowball. Excuse the pun because of the type of the year, but it becomes a snowball of an issue as we go forward. Are there any festive new products? So I don't think there's anything planned to come out because it's normally out by now if there is. But we've obviously just had the orange and ginger bites. So they're fantastic products. Absolutely delicious. They're kind of festive in their own right with the ginger and the spice and everything that we get around there. So you could class that as a festive. But our biggest product launch, and I might be wrong, so I'm sorry because I haven't really prepared for that one. But I don't think, not to my knowledge at the moment, have we got any more festive products planned to come out. But I can let you know. I can get back to you on that. I can check with Vanessa, and I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. And yes, I'm quite happy to admit that it wouldn't be the first time that I was wrong. Jennifer Edward, how you doing? Claire BT, how you doing? Thank you for the like. I got my one-to-one cup. I'm being good. So going back, let's plan it out. And I'll give you all the help I can and all the support throughout this time, but we can't do it for you. At the end of the we can give you the tools, we can give you the planners, we can give you the information, and we can give you our knowledge to help keep you on plan. But at the end of the day, it's down to you guys to stick to it. So it's you that has got to keep to plan. We can't do it for you. You've got to have that commitment to your journey and want to keep to your plan if you want to continue. No two ways about it. If you're already one of our clients and you've got the planner, bring your planner back next week so that we can go through it and put together a plan of action that will get you results that you want. Or any helpful recipe ideas. Yep. So as you've bought that, I guess these will be in the Team Thomas recipe group. They absolutely will. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? I'm guessing you've just got back from work, so I'll give you, we'll have a call after this. They are in the Team Thomas recipe group. They're also on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@one-to-one Team Thomas, capital T's. Okay, they'll be on there. Now, also, you're saying about the recipe ideas. What I'm going to do in the coming weeks is I will be doing a Christmas dinner up. Okay, I will be doing your typical Christmas dinner, and it's not going to be live because of how long it takes to cook the Christmas dinner. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-record this. We'll go through it on one of the episodes of Mondays with Martin, and I'm going to lay out 5 different plates. Okay. And these will be for step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. Okay. And these are going to show you what different things that you can have throughout, okay? Do we get an invitation? What, to my Christmas dinner? Come along and join. I'll video you eating it. I don't mind. Gem's coming in with a like as well. Thank you very much. Welcome to Mondays with Martin. So yeah, so that's something I'm going to do in the coming weeks. I'm perfect Christmas dinner idea. Sounds good. Yeah, it's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come up with that. You had me at food, Bubba. Cheers, Duncan. So that's what I'll do up a few plates. I probably won't need to do 5 plates actually because that's going to be ridiculous. But I'll do a few different ideas of, and it'll give you an idea. Those of you that are our clients, it's going to give you guys an idea of how much food you can actually have while still keeping yourself under the calories. Yeah, so and that's what we're here for. So if you've got the planner, I'll go back into what I was saying. If you've got the planner or you've got a planner and you're one of our clients, bring it to us. We can go through that. We can get a plan of action for you that's still going to get you the results that you want. Or if you just want advice on how to handle certain situations like, oh, okay, I've got a work do coming up and this, that, and the other. That's what we are here for. That's what we aim to help you with. And to those of you that are not our clients, but are wanting to shift those unwanted pounds before Christmas, you know where we are. You're on our page right now. Our contact details are there. Give myself or give Vanessa a call. Come on board with us. Sign up. There are no, I say sign up. There's no sign up fee. Okay. There's no weekly fee. There's no sign up fee. Give us a call. We can go through a conversation with you and tell you exactly what it's about and see if it's for you, get you up, and we can start you on your journey to being a slimmer you with our amazing range of products and with the fantastic support and advice that we can give you from our vast knowledge. You know, get in touch. We can get you on there. Good evening, Julie. Welcome. Will that be for Monday, the planner? Yeah, we can go through it for Monday. We, if you want, Vanessa, we can go through it tonight, later on. So I'm actually about to roll through now what we would look at over the Christmas planner, okay? So your Christmas planner is going to be, I don't know if I've done this now. It's just a little info diagram there, but it only takes £10 to drop a dress size, and you can quite easily lose, if we go back to this one, I think it was, there we go. So if we go back to this one, you can quite easily lose £10 before Christmas. So you can drop a dress size before Christmas over the next week if you're losing £2 a week. You could drop 2 dress sizes before Christmas if we can get your weight loss to £4 a week. That's what we're looking at, okay? Get my right infomercial up now. There we go, infomercial. So your action plan for Christmas is to plan what you want to achieve over the festive period in advance and discuss your goal with us so that we can devise your plan of action together, and we know what support you need, what you've got coming up over the few weeks. We'll go through the whole thing of what you've got coming up over this Christmas period, what help you need, what support you need. We'll go through all of that over your planner. Okay. And the thing that you've got to look at is, do you want to continue on your weight loss journey over Christmas? Would you be happy to stay round about the same weight and then continue to lose in January? Or are you thinking, well, I've done really, really well on my weight loss journey and I deserve a little bit of a break. I don't mind if I gain a few pounds over Christmas. I'm just going to enjoy Christmas. I'm going to get back on track in January, but you've got to do that. And it is entirely your choice. We are not here to say to you, you're not doing that. You're not doing it. It's not how we work. It is your weight loss journey. So it is entirely up to you how you want to evolve through it, how much weight you want to lose through it, whether you want to do a big boost now so that at Christmas you've got those few days around Christmas to relax off your plan a bit. It is entirely up to you, and that's what myself and Vanessa will come up with you, working alongside you. So again, excuse me, if you are I want to try and stick to plan. Well, you're going to stick to plan, Vanessa. Don't worry. That's what we're here for, and that's the support. For Charmaine, you're both extremely supportive. Thank you very much. We do try. We are two completely different people. Those of you that know us, we're two completely different people with two completely different approaches to how we are with our consultancy. You know, I might not be the right consultant for you. Vanessa will. If Vanessa's not the right consultant for you, then I would be. You have two. If you don't want to speak to a male, you've got a female. If you don't want to speak to a female, you've got a male. And I can be both if you want. You know, it's entirely up to you. See me walking around in the sparkly dress, you know. Nick and Rising coming in with a like there, and Vanessa Suji, what is happening? Thank you very much for tuning in. So, yeah. So, whatever you decide, it is your choice, but make it a choice, okay? And not just a slide down that slippery slope to being out of control. As you're going to regret this come January, and you will find it harder to get back on track again. Duncan, he says, I'm going to move to Skegness and test this on a bit. Duncan, if you follow our page, go and have a look at some of the testimonials. There are some great, great things out there. How good is the advice for the doggo Darcy? Well, those of you that know me know that we've got Darcy. She's been on a diet as well, and in the last month, she's lost 2.5 kilos. So she hasn't been on this diet. She's been on a diet because she was getting a bit of a porky chocky labby. But yeah, so I mean, Duncan, I have given you some advice on because you're in America, so unfortunately we can't provide our services to you overseas. But I have given you some advice, and you were, last we spoke, you said it was going all right. So, yeah. So, that, you know, if you're saying, right, so Vanessa, for you, if you're saying, I want to continue to lose weight, in order to lose weight, you need to stay in a good calorie deficit and pretty much be 98 to 100% on your low. Okay. On your low step. So very bottom step, step 1, which is complete meal replacement, or step 2. So SS speed step. All over the Christmas period and only deviating slightly for a small meal on 1 or 2 occasions. So I'll go back over that again because I really ballsed up my auto cue. So if you want to continue your weight loss, which Vanessa here does, in order to lose weight, you need to stay in a good calorie deficit and pretty much be 98 to 100% on your low step of step 1 or step 2, all the way over the Christmas period, and only deviate slightly for a small meal on 1 or 2 occasions. Keep off the alcohol completely and keep to the protein and the veg rules of your small meals. If you're on the speed step, try to do step 2 on any eating days. If you are on step 2, then a slightly larger step 2 meal now and again over the Christmas period will help. Ensure you pull back on the days in between. If you're doing your speed step, then keep on top of your water too, as this will really, really help. So we have got a way of working out how much water that you should have, which is for every kilo times 0.033. And then that is how much water you should be consuming on a daily basis, okay? Keep busy, go for walks, and stay focused on what your goal is. Focus is the key here. Because if you're not focused and you deviate from that focus, it is very, very easy to deviate from the plan. If you're walking along and you see, you know, you go to a friend's house and they've got their nuts out, and I mean peanuts or cashew nuts. If you go around your friend's house and they got their nuts out, I'd turn around and walk straight back out again, to be perfectly honest with you. But if they, you know, there's a bowl of peanuts on the side, you just got to stay focused. You don't really need to eat them. Yeah? Okay, if you are happy to stay around the same weight or get a small loss, definitely, Jennifer, definitely sparkling water with a pink lemonade in a posh glass. However, okay, don't do what I did with the pink lemonade and sparkling water. Mix it carefully. don't stick the sparkling water. Don't stick the sparkling water, the flavouring in the sparkling water, put the lid on and shake it, because guess what? It explodes everywhere. And that's what I did. So you're digging a hole. I'm not digging a hole. I've moved on. Shut up, Charming. But yeah, pink lemonade is an absolutely fantastic replacement. Yeah, I shook it up in the bottle and it exploded because I didn't think. Shush. So, if you're happy to stay around about the same weight or get a smaller loss, you can achieve this by having having far more good days than bad days, calorie count to keep accountable to yourself, even on those treat days, okay? Keep to the plan all the days in between and really pull it back. And because if you don't really pull it back, you don't lose, okay? So, it's as simple as that. So, be really, really strict with yourself, and then on that one day that you've got the works Christmas do or whatever, still calorie count. What can you have? What can you limit yourself to? Can you eliminate the carbs out of it? Can you eliminate the sauces out of it? If you're having a salad, no salad dressing. If you're having veg and a roast, no or little gravy. I'd rather no gravy, but little gravy. You don't know what some of these places are like when cooking turkey. Mine, absolutely fucking beautiful. Didn't mean to swear there, sorry. Absolutely beautiful. Oi! I'm on a roll tonight, peeps. Oh my gosh. My turkey is beautiful, but you don't know what other people's are like. So, yeah. So, pull back, don't lose control, and don't overeat on the days that you're allowing yourself to join in. Thank you, Charmaine. Now remember, step up, not step off. That's all you got to do. So if you're on step 1, we can step you up to step 2 to step 3. Again, it comes back to this whole thing of it's a personal plan to you, and we can work with you to get it sorted and keep you on the right track, okay? Try and keep off wine, and your alcohols. Try and keep off white and beige carbs and sugary foods. Just because you may be eating, it doesn't mean you need to overeat. And that is one of the biggest things that we do, and that will actually slide straight off the scale there. Step 2 or 3 is a good rule of thumb to use over Christmas to do this. Step 2 in between to pull back, and then step 3 or 4 on social days, or even a fasting day. 3 or 4 products after an eating day with help to get rid of the bloat. So what we're saying there is essentially you could pull back to step 1 rather than sticking it if you're normally on step 2, just to counteract those treat days. If you're putting your diet completely on hold, and we'll deal with it after Christmas. If you're just thinking, I've lost weight and I'm going to enjoy it, then that is okay. And it's your choice at the end of the day. It is your weight loss journey. However, be mindful that a month of eating can add up to a lot of damage. So use caution and don't go overboard. My biggest advice on this is literally stick to your plan right the way up. Okay? So if you've got works parties and stuff coming up in between, and you've got the odd occasional thing, we'll step you up. We'll have a look at that plan. We'll step you up. If you, and then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. If you want to go off, take them 3 days. Go off plan. Be mindful of what you're doing. Don't overindulge. Don't overeat. Don't overbloat. Because then if you overindulge, especially on the high carbs and high sugary things, your body's going to want them. The carbs and the high sugars are a drug to your body. Your body is going to want this if you overindulge, and you will find it harder to pull it back going into the new year. Okay, so use caution and don't go overboard. When you have lost a lot of weight, your stomach has got used to less fat and smaller portions. So suddenly overeating can cause massive tummy upsets or feeling really bloated. So take it easy. You can make yourself ill by overeating, like anything. You know, you look at a kid that's overeating with the sweets at Christmas or at Halloween or whatever. don't overeat. Your body is getting used to a certain portion size. Learn the tells of your body. Don't eat fast. Eat nice and slowly. I'm not going to tell you chew it 30 times in between. But once you've taken a mouthful, put your knife and fork down between each mouthful. It will teach you to actually savor what you're doing, what you're eating. Eat slow. You will fill up. You fill up at the same rate. So if you imagine that you've got, here's your stomach, and you cram all that food, the food will just go down at the same rate, go down at the same rate. So you're cramming and cramming and cramming and cramming and cramming. You've got a lodge up here of food that is going down at the same rate. And this is why we suddenly get full. You're like, oh my God, you munch a 12-inch pizza down. Oh my God, I could eat that again. You go and get why you would, but you go get another 12-inch pizza. You start munching that, you're halfway through, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so overfaced. It's because you've eaten too fast. The slower you eat, the slower you fill up, and the better it is for you, okay? And remember, those of you that are on your weight loss journey, you have worked so hard to lose the weight. And you'll be upset and have a big gain if you go too overboard. So still try to make good choices and pull back where possible. Come back as soon as possible in the new year. The sooner you get back on track, the easier it will be. The longer you leave it to get back on track, the harder it is, because you will still remain in these bad habits that you've fallen into over the Christmas period, and overeating, overindulging, giving your body the drug of carbs and sugars. Your body's going to want more of that drug, more carbs, more sugars. So remember to pull it back, come back to us as soon as we can. This is why I'm saying to you, try and, if you're going to go off plan, take Christmas Eve through Boxing Day, get back on plan again. New Year's Day, maybe take a day off New Year's Eve, back on it again New Year's Day. And the more you're on plan, the easier it is to stay on plan. The more you're off plan, the harder it is to get back on plan. We're here to support you. You know, we're 100% here for your support over the Christmas period and throughout the whole year. But just heed my advice. Those of you that have watched my journey know I went off the rails myself. I lost it towards the end of last year. I lost track of myself. Christmas hit, and I just went all out. It's Christmas, I'm going to enjoy myself. And I didn't get back on it quick, and I struggled to get back on it. I am back on it now. I am looking at being down below 12 stone by Christmas, which means from week 1, which is when we went to convention, I wanted to lose a stone. So that's a stone in 7 weeks. More than achievable. You can see from today. Today, it is more than achievable to hit nearly 1.5 stones in weight loss between now and Christmas. Okay? So, most of all, though, enjoy your weight losses you have achieved so far and be proud of what you have achieved. And know that the one-to-one diet works. So ensure to come back in January, you know, raring to go and to continue on your weight loss journey. If you're going to go into this with the mindset of, do you know what, I'm taking a break from it and I don't mind if I gain, when you come back to it, you know, it's just, we're going to hit it together. Does that make sense? Because I rambled a little bit there. You know, be ready to go. Don't get disheartened. If you come back and you've gained £4, £7, £10, whatever don't be disheartened. You made that choice. You have to remember that. Take accountability. You made that choice. This is what you were going to do. And now we're going to hit back on it again. Don't let it affect you, because you will just go down that slippery slide. And most of all, at the end of the day, it's a festive period. It's time for family. It's time for friends. So you've just got to enjoy yourself with whichever choice you make, okay? Right, I'm just going to catch up on a few of the comments before I go into my next little bit. So, Charmaine, 5 weeks to go, but feeling positive, thanks. Absolutely, 5 weeks to go to Christmas. I'm still feeling positive as well, you know. And I'm starting now to plan Christmas. I'm starting now, right? Who's coming over at Christmas? What are we doing at Christmas? Because again, who you're around can heavily influence what you do, what you eat around this time. You know, I have a guilty pleasure around Christmas of a certain snack. And I used to buy to the hills, loads of it, and eat about 3 or 4 tubs of this one snack. I'm not saying it. This one snack over Christmas period a day, 3 or 4 tubs a day. Whereas now I'm trying to limit myself to 1 tub to last me over the whole of the Christmas Eve through Boxing Day period. One thing that helps with me is I work Christmas Eve. I will be out gigging, so, you know, I won't be tempted to sit around eating all day. Christmas Day, I tend to be cooking the majority of the day and doing presents and games. So again, that's another thing that's keeping me busy rather than sat down watching TV, and automatically once we're sat and our brain disengages and goes onto autopilot, our thing is to munch. Okay. Vanessa, New Year's Eve, I will be at Do in Skegness, so I need to be good. Oh, yes, you're coming to see my performance in Skegness on New Year's Eve, aren't you, Vanessa? Well, it's not in Skegness, in Mablethorpe, but yeah. So there you go. You'll be there, and I'll be keeping an eye on you. You know I will. I'll be there from the microphone. Vanessa, I'm watching you. Put down that glass of wine. Mid-song, I'll pause it. Okay, so literally just before I move on, is anyone else in here got any more questions or anything that they want to ask? Is there anyone that is on plan that's got questions to ask? Is there anyone in here that isn't with us, that isn't a client, isn't on plan, that would like to know a little bit more? Like I said, I am going to do a segment on our plans. I've got to work it out. So next week... Sure, I understand. Siri's answering me now. So next week I'm going to do a segment around exercise, getting ourselves moving. So I might sneak in a brief chat about what our plans are, if that's cool, if that's what people want to see. I don't know. This is what this is. This isn't just me going, okay, this is what the episode's going to be. I want this to be involved with you guys as well. If there's anything that you specifically want to know, let me know, and I will incorporate it in with my shows, with my episodes. At some point, I am going to get Vanessa in here as well on an episode. I'd like to discuss Vanessa's weight loss journey. Some of you may know Vanessa's got chronic illness. And a lot of people are told that have a chronic illness that it's impossible to lose weight and this, that, and the other. Vanessa's lost 7 stone. An absolutely amazing 7 stone. And she has not one, she has several chronic illnesses. So it'd be good to actually have a chat with Vanessa on that. So I'm going to move on a little bit now. I'm still going to keep up on your chat. So if you fire any questions over whilst I'm talking, I'll answer them as and when I can. I've enjoyed this evening, but got to log off now. Best wishes to all. I can't even stick around for 20 minutes. What's wrong with No worries, Charmaine. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so this next bit is just literally a guilt-free Christmas. Christmas and the cold winter nights are always a struggle. And exercise regimes go out of the window. Diets go by the wayside till January. But here are some helpful tips that can keep you on track over the Christmas period, okay? So we've already hit on this one, which is plan ahead, be organised. Write a list before you go shopping. Don't just go shopping. Don't go shopping when you're hungry. That's one of the worst things to do. But also write a list and stick to that list. Only buy what's on the list to resist the temptation. And also save your money, you know. Move up a step over Christmas. So if you're on Soul Source, okay, or Speed Source or Speed Step 1, move up to step 2 for a few days over the Christmas period so that you can enjoy Christmas dinner with the family, etc. Try to abstain from the potatoes and other carbs if you can. And again, in a few weeks, I'm going to be doing up a Christmas dinner, and I'll show you the different types of options that we can look at for whatever it is that you want to lose. Okay. Short-term sacrifices for long-term gain. Keep a food diary to help you on the straight and narrow. Now, there are 2 ways of keeping a food diary, and it depends on which way helps for you. It depends on which way you can be most honest with yourself, okay? So you can keep a food diary in the sense of, okay, I've just had my breakfast, I had porridge. Okay, now I've just had a snack. Okay, I had a packet of Pop Squares. Okay, now I've had my lunch, I had a soup. You can do that. A lot of the time we'll forget, and a lot of the time we'll forget what we've eaten as well. My best advice to people is actually, again, going back to what we said, plan and plan ahead. Get your food diary out and plan. It takes 5 minutes. Plan out your week. You know what products you've got. We have supplied, you get supplied with a 12-week plan booklet, food diary booklet. When you first sign up to us. We do also offer those at £5 for additional ones, or you can just buy yourself some menu planners. It's that simple. But then plan out your week. Breakfast, I'm having this. second product I'm having this, third product I'm having this, fourth product I'm having such as a. Plan out your day, stick to that day, tick it off if you need to that you've had it. But then that will also, by planning out your week and planning out your days like that, it's going to alleviate the temptation of going off, because you don't want to get to the point that you're hungry and you go, oh, I'm so hungry, I don't know what to have. You just have everything. We all do it, okay? Get moving. And we're going to hit this one next week. We're going to hit about this next week, but get moving. Go for a walk on Christmas Day to walk off any overindulgences, okay? There are plenty of parties over the festive season, so get on the dance floor and burn off some of those calories. Don't be afraid to go and shake your booty and everything. Big Steve Gaming coming in with a like as well, buddy. Thank you very much for popping over to have a look at this. So, yeah, get yourselves out. So go for plenty of walks. At these Christmas parties, get yourself down on the dance floor, show off your dance moves, do a bit of twerking if you want, I don't know, do the floss, do whatever it is you want to do, but get yourselves moving. But next week I'm going to hit more on stuff that you can do around the house, stuff that you can do out and about, and I'm going to go through a few things to get you moving. Okay, and then getting back on track. Even if you've slipped over Christmas, it may not be as bad as you think, so come back to your consultant as soon as you can. So I mean, over the Christmas period, we're still going to operate. So, you know, we'll be off Christmas Day for sure. Yeah, we're not working Christmas Day. That is for sure. Boxing Day, Monday, if you want to do your way in, that's cool. We will sort this out with you as we move forward. Okay. We will come up with our festive plan between us and yourselves. The only day that I will take off completely is Christmas Day. And I will not be disturbed by it. Christmas Day is my day of the year, right? So if you slipped over Christmas, it probably won't be as bad as you think. And last Christmas, we had a lot of our clients were like, oh my God, that's actually not that bad. Hi, I'm new here. What's up, Big Steve Gaming? Yes, you are new. So welcome. We are coming towards the end of the episode today, but basically, what we are is we're the one-to-one Team Thomas. We're one-to-one diet, which is a low-calorie food replacement diet, which we do, and calorie counting, and we keep after you. We do one-to-one chats with our clients to create a plan to help them lose weight, and our clients have lost well over 30 stone between them in the last year. So it really works. It really, really works. You can hit me up for a chat if you wish. I think you're in America, which unfortunately we don't cover America yet. But I'm working on GHQ to get us over there. But thank you for popping in. I definitely need a diet. That's what the big stands for. Oh, dude. Hey, every bear needs a bit of love. That's what I say. I used to be a big dude, and thanks to the one-to-one diet, I've lost 3 stone and still counting. My wife's lost 7 stone, and she should be maintaining, but she's kind of still counting. But and this really, really does work. Meal replacement, you can check out all the studies that have ever been done that real meal replacement is the one-to-one consultancy. So that's one-on-one. You don't have any groups or anything. I don't know what stone is. Stone's 14 pounds, bud. So my wife has lost 91 pounds, but a bit more than 91 pounds. And I have lost around 60 pounds. Does that help you, mate? Look at that. American conversion as well. So, yeah, so make sure after the Christmas period, you come back over to us and get back to your consultant as quick as you can. It probably ain't going to be as bad as you think, and we'll get you back on plan and we'll get you back on those steps. But the thing is like over Christmas is most of all is just to enjoy yourself and have a great time. Okay, so Christmas tips to keep you on track. Only get the chocolates out and the little snacks out when people come round and then put them away once they've gone, you are less likely to pick through a cupboard than you are to pick through stuff that's on the side, okay? That's the fact of it at the end of the day, unless you're a cupboard surfer, at which point I would say put it up as high as you can so that they can't be touched, or ask your friends to bring their own snacks. Drink in moderation and plan ahead and set yourself a limit. Too much alcohol and we lose our resolve and start nibbles. Also, remember, no alcohol if you're on Soul Sauce, okay? Soul Sauce being complete meal replacement. If you're on Soul Sauce, you cannot have alcohol, okay? And hangovers are the worst for giving you the munches on carbs. Our body screams out for carbs when we've got hangovers. So really set your limits if you're on the higher steps of what alcohol it is that you're going to be drinking. Split up your alcoholic drinks with soft drinks in between, or add mixers to make them last longer. Soda in wine, or diet lemonade, or Coke in shorts. No alcohol, that's witchcraft. It's not if you want results, mate. So if we look at like a pint of beer, okay, a pint of lager, you're looking at 212 calories of no nutritional value. It's what we call ours as empty calories. So you're putting 200 calories in your body that's not going to help your body. Alcohol, you know, you want to lose that weight, you knock the alcohol on the head. But once you've knocked the alcohol on the head and you're at the weight you want, you can have that little indulgence every now and then. Don't buy your Okay, so let me back up this up. Don't buy your Christmas goodies till the last shop, okay, before Christmas. What wine? No wine. Wine is alcohol. Well, I love those empty calories. So clearly you're not ready to lose your weight then, are you? If you want, you know. And this is the biggest thing about this diet, is it's not a case of just going, I want to do this diet. You've got to literally, I want to do this diet. I am focused to do this diet, and I'm going to do this diet and lose weight. I have lost 12 pounds in the last 3 weeks, and I've got weigh-in tomorrow, so it might be higher than that. No, that's me calculating. I'm hoping I've lost 12 pounds in the last 3 weeks, okay? Because I had a small gain over convention, which I was pleased about, but then I lost that again last week. So, and I'm going to lose again this week. So I'm hoping that over the last 3 weeks, I've lost 12 pounds. So yeah, so don't go out and buy your Christmas goodies until the last shop and before Christmas. So if you're going out on the day before Christmas Eve, that's when you want to buy any Christmas nibbles, because having them in the house sooner could actually tempt you to go into that cupboard, eat them snacks before, and then you've got to buy more, and it's that snowball effect again. You've been focused this week. I'm looking forward to our call afterwards. On Christmas Day, save yourself for the lunch. Have your shakes, your bars, rather than a high-calorie breakfast. Some people have like poached egg on toast, scrambled egg on toast, avocado on toast. Scrap that. Stick to your shakes, your bars, your porridges. Stick to a product and save yourself. And then choose to have either the starter or the pud, but not both if you're having starter and pud, or just have both and half a portion of each, and use a smaller dinner plate as well. Don't overload it, you know, keep it down. And again, like I said, in a few weeks, I'm going to be doing this Christmas dinner video, and I'm going to show you the different size plates and label how many calories are in each plate, and I'm going to show you a range of different options that can suit you, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be eating. No, I'm joking. I'm going to show you a range of different things. Now, over the Christmas period for us, other than the kids, the people that are staying with us over the Christmas period are slimmers as well. So it's going to be really easy because I can help keep them on plan, which is keeping us on plan. Because a lot of the times when you've got people coming over that you're catering for, you will cater to their needs, which then will kind of twist you to, well, it won't hurt too much. And then again, you start on that slippery slope. And remember to keep drinking the water. 2.25 litres of water a day. And this will flush all those rich foods out of your system quicker and stop you from feeling bloated, okay? And remember, earlier on in the episode, we did that calculation. If you can work out how many kilos you weigh and times that by 0.033, that is how much water you should be drinking a day. So to give you an idea, a minimum of 2.25 litres per day. However, if you're, say, around about 17 stone, which is 17 is 140, 210, which is about £238 for my American friends, you need to be drinking about 3.5 litres of water a day, okay? Excuse me while I did the mental math there. If you are doing buffet food, make some dishes which are good for you too. Remember, so this goes on what I was just saying. Remember, you don't have to cater to everyone, cater to just your guests, cater to everyone. Make sure you've got some stuff in there. And to be honest, personally, what I'd do is cater this finger food buffet more around you with a couple of extra bits for other people. Remember, when you do eat, keep to the high protein and veg and keep carbs and fats to an absolute minimum, if not none. Okay? Avoid pastries, pastry dishes, pastas, rice, bread, crackers, cheese, cakes, nuts, high carb nibbles, etc. Okay, you want to avoid all these high sugary, high carb content food. Stick to fish, prawns, meat, salad, veg. You can still eat well and not undo all the hard work that you've done. Okay, so again, if you're going to have a prawn cocktail, minimal amount of sauce. I'm going to make a prawn cocktail as part of my Christmas dinner scene. I think my family are going to love it when I do this, because I'm going to make Christmas. I'm going to make a prawn cocktail start. I'm going to make a Christmas dinner. A British, sorry, American followers, but a British Christmas dinner. And I'm going to, and we'll look at 2 different pudding options. Keep focused at the end of the day. It is the being with family and the social aspect that you want to enjoy. You don't want to overcrowd yourself and make yourself miserable with constantly, oh, can I have this? Can I have this? Don't end up slumped on the couch with the rest of them suffering from indigestion, from overindulging. Just make sure that you keep yourself to a minimum, keep focused, but enjoy your time with your friends. Any unopened chocolates, cakes, biscuits, etc., could be donated to the local food banks. I touched on food banks last week when we said about cleaning out your cupboards. So, and I'm going to touch on it again. If you have got any unopened stuff left over from Christmas, take it down to your local food bank, because there are so many people out there that rely on these food banks. Even if or even if you've just bought too much, make sure that you get it down to your local food bank. And I think that's about it for today. We're coming up towards the end of the episode, so I hope this has been helpful. Remember, you will be able to watch this back again on Wednesday. This will go live on our YouTube channel, which I need to actually put in here somewhere, but our YouTube channel is youtube.com/@one-to-one Team Thomas. That's the @ symbol, not the word at, because I have had people say it doesn't work, and it's because they typed AT at. It's the @ symbol, One-to-One Team Thomas on YouTube. This video will also be available right here on our playlist, Mondays with Martin, as well. But I hope this has been a useful episode to help keep you on track, to give you some ideas, some hints, some tips of what you can do over the Christmas period to help keep you on track. I really, really do hope that I've helped you out today. Next week's episode, so I've already got it planned for once. Hallelujah. I don't just wing it all the time. Next week's episode, we're going to be focused on getting moving, and I will get looking at what our steps incorporate into. So I'll do a little bit of a segment of what the diet is, what the steps are, and how and the help and support that we give. And I'll also do a segment, I'll coincide that with getting moving, getting the exercise in, and especially what you can do over the Christmas period. So those of you that are watching, if you've got any comments or any questions that that you want to get over to me, whack them in now into the comment section. But If not, like I said, next week is going to be our steps. I'm going to stop punching the microphone as well, but next week's going to be our steps, what the diet involves, and getting moving, what exercises you can do around the house. You do not have to be highly active to be able to get in some of these basic exercises, which I'm going to present to you next week. But if there are no comments, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say a massive, massive thank you to all of you for coming by and watching live, for all of your support tonight here on Mondays with Martin. This is episode 3 of Mondays with Martin. It will be available to watch back on our YouTube channel, which is, once again, youtube.com/@1to1 Team Thomas, capital T's. Okay, you can also watch this back on #replay over here on Facebook, and it will be uploaded to our playlist. But for now, guys, thank you very much for joining in. And remember, for a healthy living, choose you, choose us, and together as one, we can make a slimmer you. Thank you very much. Wrong button. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I've been Martin Thomas, 1to1 Team Thomas. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.